Hello. Welcome to Car Shops and Collections.
Welcome to Car Shops and Collections. Actually, we're changing the name to Cars, Shops, and Camaros because Levi is literally around the corner and he's got 4 Camaros waiting for us. A 67 Gen 1 Camaro. He's got a 77 Camaro. He's got a 79 Z28 and he's got a 2001 Camaro SS. So why don't you get in your truck, Gene? I'll get in my car and let's go see Levi in his collection of Camaros. This is gonna be wild. I don't think we ever walked up to a house like this. Holy cow. Hey, hey, hey! Is that Billy? You don't owe me anything, man. Holy cow. Look at this though.
You needed some moral support.
Dear God.
Yeah, you do. Billy's here for moral support. We remember this guy here. Good, Jason.
Jeez Louise. This is Gene. Hi, Jason. Hey, nice to meet you.
Shoshanna.
This is just bonkers, man. Look at this. So 77, 79, 2001, 67, 77.
There you go.
Ah! Wow!
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Camaro, it's the Camaro family.
You like Camaros, huh?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Levi.
I'm Shoshanna, his daughter, and we're gonna show you our collection of Camaros.
Well, Levi, again, thanks for having us. And those that follow Cars, Shops, and Collections, we first met you a couple episodes back when we were showcasing Billy's 68 Camaro SS. And Billy is here. Billy's got it. There he is. He's got a dent removal company, and he's over there working on my car right now.
Yes.
I love this. I come film an episode, I get my car fixed.
That's right. How can you go wrong?
Thank you, Billy. Okay, and this is your daughter, Shoshanna?
Yes, my daughter Shoshanna.
Let's start right here with the first one, because this is the Camaro that kind of you got the bug from.
Yes.
And whose Camaro was this?
It was my father's Camaro. He bought it 57 years ago, back in 67 in LA. He bought it brand new. It was his first Camaro, first car to buy brand new at a dealership.
Oh my gosh. So this has been in the family since new. It's SS, is it an actual SS?
No, it's actually, it's cone.
It's a clone, okay. It looks so cool.
It's a regular coupe Camaro
Okay.
with a 327 motor.
And then your father passed away at a very young age.
Very young age. So he gave it to us. There's 3 brothers, and my older brother had it first. He was older, and then I had it after him, and I've been having it all these years.
It is the condition that you have it in. It looks spectacular. How many different color changes has the car gone through since your father bought it?
Quite a bit. I was young when I got it. I got it when I was 18 years old. So I played with it just like any other kid who didn't know what they're doing.
He's
And
got
I'm
this cool
62
car.
years old now, and I still don't know what I'm doing.
You know what you're doing.
It's been red, it's been black, yes. It's been all different colors.
Now going inside here, how much is still original?
Original is basically, just the motor. The seats has been changed, new carpet, new stereo. But, there's something very special about this right here. This is a rabbit's foot. Back in the late 60s, early 70s, I was like 7 years old. Dad came home with a Camaro. So, we used to hang it on our belt buckle, and it was supposed to be for good luck. So what I did was, Dad, wow, it's a Camaro, and I gave him the rabbit's foot. So he said he's going to hang it on the lights 57 years ago, and it's still hanging here. Whoa. So that's why it's very special, this car.
So this was your dad's?
So that's
been hanging here ever since?
Ever since. He hanged it there for good luck. I don't know how good luck it was for the rabbit, but it was good luck for me and my dad.
I think I'm gonna cry for the first time.
I tell you, I'm going to make you choke up on this situation.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
How special is that?
Very special.
That's what I love about the power of these cars.
Exactly.
There's still the connection to your father.
To my father.
Yeah.
It's a keepsake.
Yep.
It's the only thing what my dad had.
Wow.
So this is what I end up with, and this is what I enjoy.
Yeah.
And I enjoy taking it to the car show, and I enjoy having my family with me
Why are you
at
making
the
me
car
cry?
show. And she has a Camaro too.
Well, listen, so your dad buys the first Camaro, you get the bug, and now, Shoshanna, which one is yours?
The 79.
Okay, the Z28 down here at the end.
Yes.
Let's go down here and see Shoshanna's car here. And by the way, too, this is so funny. We talked about it in Billy's episode, how Las Vegas is such a small town. I know your brother, Aaron Layla Jewelers.
Yes.
Aaron and I have been friends for 20 years.
Yes.
And my watch is an Aaron Layla watch. My ring is an Aaron Layla ring.
Yes.
Your brother is amazing, and it's so funny.
Yes.
For the past 2 years we've been doing the show,
Yes.
I'll be with your brother, and he's like, you got to see my brother. He's got a couple cars he wanted to check out.
But you didn't make the connection
tell me
when
you
I
had
saw
this.
you with Billy.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, Shoshanna.
So this is a little rundown that
Okay.
I make for car shows. Shows me working on it. My dad bought it for me when I was 17, and it was just a shell, had nothing with it, and we fixed it up together.
This is incredible. Let's walk around. So what did you do to the...
There was nothing, so we dropped a 305 engine in there.
Billy, why don't you Levi, why don't you pop open the hood? So we can
Oh,
see.
it's right here. Manual 5-speed transmission. I've done it all with all the car show uncles, so Billy and his whole family. They've donated parts to me. And it's just been a process for the past 6 years.
Yes.
How do you like driving it?
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm just a little short for the clutch, so we
Okay.
have 2 blocks behind the
Do you
clutch.
really? Can we see those?
Oh, of course.
So the Z28 went away in 1975.
Yes.
And they bring it back in 77 because when it went away, that's when
Because it went away.
the Trans Am took off.
Exactly.
And Chevrolet and Camaro was like, we
But
need
it
to
is
bring
a
it back.
true Z28.
Okay.
And you can see behind the clutch, my dad put some nice blocks in there because I'm a little short.
Have you thought about painting it? I love the way it looks right now.
Yes, I want to paint it, but I'm in college right now, so it's a little expensive.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
You know?
So
My kids have to work on their own cars.
I like that.
So that brings more of a value.
Well, your uncle too, Aaron.
Yes.
You know, he put the Aaron Layla Jewelers logo on it, and maybe he'll sponsor a paint job.
yeah, the hope is she's gonna be red like Uncle Billy's Camaro.
Yeah, his is pretty clean.
Yeah, the original is red. So the
So it's a 4-speed?
interior, we did the interior.
5-speed.
Is all done. The interior is all redone.
I like how you have the 8-track inside here as well.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
wanted to
that's
keep
the
that
original
original,
eight-track.
and then
Correct?
I'm sorry.
Period correct with the 8-track, yeah.
And so then we just Velcroed a regular radio on there so I can listen to some music.
That's good, we like that.
Everything else, we try to keep it as original as possible.
Steering wheel, did you see the Z28 there
Yes,
on the steering wheel?
original
It's really
steering
cool.
wheel. Cleaned everything up, face plates, dash, everything original.
I love this. This is really cool. Talk about original color of the car. We think,
Yeah.
we know it was red and this is the original.
The original red, and then they just painted over it in silver, and the clear coat is peeling off, but I want to take her back to her original red.
I love the back end of the Camaros. Oh my gosh, your custom plates too.
Yes.
All right, so we go from our Z28 to the 2001.
Okay.
Why did you buy this one?
You know, it had low miles. It has no miles actually, 30,000 miles.
Whoa.
It's never been driven. It's a true SS SLP car.
SLP Streets.
Street legal performance.
okay.
Correct. And it has the LS1 motor.
Okay.
This has the street legal performance, the SLP package. It had all the package from the dealership. 578 cars went to New Jersey, and they did all the package what you see here. So this is all original. Only the tires and battery has been changed.
Come around front. The color too, I love the color. This reminds me of like a 1969, the Indy pace car.
Correct.
It was that white with the orange
With the
stripes,
orange.
yeah.
That's how they did it, to make it look like that.
With the SS badging down here, and of
Yes.
course the Camaro, the bow tie Chevy, red, white, and blue.
And it's all original. Nobody, really drove it. We kept it in the garage. We only use it for car shows.
And how does it do in car shows?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it
it
does,
does
right?
pull awards.
She's fun to drive.
And
like
it's
driving
fun
as well?
to drive. And she drives it every now and then going to a car show.
What's cool, so this was the Gen 4 Camaro.
Correct.
Camaro stopped in 2002. took a little break.
Correct. This was the last Camaro. It was 2001 when GM said we're stopping the Camaros. So they hold on to a little bit left in 2001 because it was an anniversary year for 2002.
Okay.
So they kept the 2002 and then they ended till 2010. And then that's the 5th gen with a whole different body.
Can I open it up?
Sure.
Come inside here, because this is so late 90s, early 2000s safety. We have the
So like I
airbags
say,
too.
it's all original. Everything is all original.
you know, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, the gigantic steering wheel because airbag, the airbag, yeah.
Correct.
We were still working on that technology to fit it smaller.
Fitted
Yeah.
smaller. And then you also have an airbag up on that side too. And like I say, it has
that- did you add that,
30,000
the
miles.
SLP Camaro SS?
Correct, I
You
add
added
that. I add that. So when I run down the street, I get to read it, SLP, Camaro SS.
T-tops,
T-top car.
they pop off easily?
Yes, they do.
Oh boy, they do.
And then it has room to store it in the back.
Can you pop the trunk?
And this is actually the last of the T-tops. They don't make T-tops anymore of the Camaro. Sorry. There it goes.
And here is, yes, this is what's so cool is the T-top holder, which they started putting these in 94.
Yes.
In the Camaro and the Firebird as well, which is so smart. Something to actually hold them in place.
In place. So if you're cruising around, you decide, hey, I want to take off my tops. You have a place to keep them, and they don't go flying.
They're not rattling around. You're not going to break it or something.
Exactly.
It cracks me up that it took them until 1994 to decide to put this kind of simple piece of
to put
plastic
some
to make your life so easier.
Correct.
Can we see your brother's Camaro?
Yes.
So this is the 1977.
Yes, correct. I bought it back like 15 years ago. My son turned that age of driving, 16 and a half, 17.
Yep.
And we were going to car shows together with Dad's Camaro. And he said, Dad, I want a Camaro, I want a Camaro. So I end up giving him this car. It was, you know, blue, Bud Light blue color.
Yeah, we have the pictures.
Yes.
This is blue, so he's in the process of repainting
he's
it.
in the process of painting it.
And we have the Z28 grill. This is
Yes.
just the grill he put on it was on the car when you guys got it.
Correct.
Okay.
And then it had a 305 motor. It was worn out, so we end up dropping in a crate, Jegs crate, 350 motor.
We see the difference too with Gen 1, 67 to 69, and then the Gen 2 picks up in 1970.
Correct.
You see the difference between the two.
Between the two. The body changed completely.
I love them both, but I think too it's generational, depending on how old you were. You know, for me, I think the Gen 1 is amazing, but for me, my first introduction to the Camaro as a kid was the Gen 2. These were the ones that I saw driving around the neighborhood.
Me too. That was my era on it.
Can I open
so
up the
it was
inside?
an automatic, but Jeremy wanted a stick shift, so he put in a 4-speed Muncie rock crusher transmission. So we added the pedals, we added everything.
Blue paint. So this is the
is
original color.
actually the original color. So the paint got old, so that's the next step. What he's doing is actually painting it. He does all that work.
The cigarette lighter.
Yep.
So we
And
see it,
Jeremy
too.
did
We
all
have the,
this
the
work.
automatic. Is this dash the original dash?
Yes, that's the original dash. That's why it shows you the automatic.
The automatic.
So we took the transmission out and put a new transmission. He's a kid, he likes the 4-speed.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you guys raced?
I did with Dad's Camaro one year. I did the Jerry's Nugget race when they sponsored it. I want to say about like 17 years ago. So I raced that
We've
only
done little
for 1
fun,
year.
like whoever can get through the light racing
Yes.
between me and him when we go to car shows, but nothing
Yeah.
on the speedway with my Camaro.
Okay, let me show you this picture here. This is Mom and Dad, and I may choke up because this is really special to me. So this is Dad right here. He was the one who bought the 67 Camaro 57 years ago, brand new. It was his first car, buying a car in a dealership. So Dad passed away. He was young when he passed away. It was back in '82, and he died in one day. He had a massive heart attack, and Dad only had the Camaro, what was left. So there's 3 brothers, there's 3 kids. So that's me, and that's my oldest brother, David, and that's Aaron, from Aaron Layla Jewelers. And we're sitting on the back of the Camaro.
Oh, yeah, you are. Okay.
Yes, and that's when he brought it home. So we had a lot of family trips.
Yeah.
This is in California, so we went to Palm Springs, we went to San Diego with the '67 Camaro. So this is me when I got the car. It was back in '81.
White. Okay.
And I had an afro back then, back in '81. And I took my driver's license in this car, and I always kept this car. My dad passed away. It was a promise. I may choke up. I will give it to my kids, and my kids will give it to their kids. And it'll go on and on and on, because he's not around anymore, but he left a car. So Jeremy is going to get that car, and then Shoshi, if she gets kids, it's going to go to that.
Stays in the family.
And then it'll keep on going. Because Dad's not around, but his Camaro will always be around. I promise you. I told you it's going to be choky.
That's what I love about this. That's what I love about, like we said, the power of these cars.
Yeah.
That's your father's legacy right there.
Exactly.
Continues with you.
It
and
continues with me, and it
generation.
continues to the next generation and the next generation.
That's the power of these cars and these car stories.
Correct.
It's amazing. I know your dad is looking down and is just proud of what you've done with it.
I know he is.
And the fact that
right
it's what he drove off the lot has spread.
Yes.
It's spreading. It's getting
Spreading
like his family
the
is.
whole family.
Yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
All right.
So it's a family deal.
That's what
it's
it is,
not just a Camaro, it's a family deal.
And we see the passion too that you have for the cars as well too.
Yes.
Before we do the ride along, let's do a startup of all the Camaros. So Shoshanna. Just like that. Just like that.
Yep.
You want to do the 2001?
Sure.
That's a great sound. And it really is a cool, I mean, it's a cool front end. It's a cool stance to it.
It's so aerodynamic.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes.
They did it right with that Gen 4.
Yeah.
All right, let's start the 77. You guys get them all dialed in? 1, 2, 3, 4, no problem. Well, 1, 2, 3, we'll find out if 4 starts. I have a feeling it will. Awesome. Whoa! Wake the neighbors! Here comes Levi! This is good. How does it feel when you start this up?
It feels great.
The emotions, though.
Emotional, it really does. It brings really warm to me.
It's such a neat thing to have.
Yes.
I got Billy over here going to town on my car.
You know, red is a much nicer color, right?
Yellow, baby! It has a shifter, so I do have to run all 3 gears.
Okay, yeah.
So I go first all the way down.
Shoshanna, this was the car you took your driver's license?
No, but it was one of the first cars I ever drove with my permit.
Really?
That's my second gear. And this is my third gear.
Third gear?
That's third gear.
It's a this.
It has a radical cam, a big cam,
Uh-huh.
so that's why the noise.
Okay.
You're hearing a lot
The
more.
noise is
than
fine.
that.
The noise.
Yeah. So I'm back now.
The hood
Yeah.
is
Functional.
functional.
It swoops in and goes right into the carburetor.
But is that what you find on a regular 67 SS? The hood?
No, it's a different hood. It's a Stinger hood.
Okay.
So it has, because it's yellow and black.
Yeah.
It's a Bumblebee hood with a Stinger hood.
That's the theme.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing.
Has it always been? It's always been Camaros. There's never been a Mustang in the family. There's never been a Mopar in the family.
Only Camaros. Dad bought the first Chevrolet Camaro, and I kept it all the same.
Do you know the story behind your dad buying it? He saw the Camaro come out and just fell in love with it and just said, I got to be part of this.
He loved it. He had a Buick. It was an older Buick, as I remember. It was back in the 50s. It was worn out.
Yeah.
And, he saved his money to buy a brand new Camaro. He went to Nugent Chevrolet in LA.
Do you remember?
He spent $2,200 brand new on this car.
Which is probably about what, close to 20,000 in today's?
Yeah, even maybe more.
Yeah. How many dents are on my car?
He's doing a good job.
Well, this was great, man. This was a lot of fun. As we wrap it up here, let's go see Billy. And you can see Billy's 68 Camaro SS a couple episodes ago. Can we see what you've done so far? Can we see what you've done? I've had so many little dings. One of the first times I had this car, I'll tell you, one of the first times I went to Danny Coker, Counting Cars. I pulled up, and the first thing Danny noticed was a ding. He's like, you got a ding here. Yeah, it's a ding. I'm like, oh!
Go check it out.
Where are the dings?
See if you can find the
God.
So it's gone.
Billy does amazing work.
Yeah, but you can't see it. It was right here. This was the one right here. The ding, I pulled up to Danny Coker, and the first thing he said, hey, we got a little ding here. It's gone. That's amazing.
Danny knows.
Hey, Billy, how do people get in touch with you?
I'm Dent Wizard.
The Dent Wizard. Thank you so much, Levi, I appreciate it. And Shoshanna, thank you so much, I appreciate it. And thank you so much for having us, we appreciate it. This was a blast. This was so good.
If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carsshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carsshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections.